Well, good afternoon. I'm Martin Tyner with the Southwest Wildlife Foundation, and we're going to just have a little fun today. I've got a Cooper's hawk in, an adult. In fact, we've had more Cooper's hawks this year than I've ever seen before. They're everywhere. But this one hit a window, had a concussion yesterday, and so we've kept it overnight to kind of get it past that, and it's doing real well. So let's go ahead and get it released. The sooner we can get it back in the wild, the better. Anyway, we've got this beautiful little adult Cooper's hawk. See if I can get in there without him getting out. They are so fast. Actually, it's a sharpshin, Sue.
Oh, it's a sharpshin hawk. Oh, a nice big Sharpie. Oh, how pretty.
Female Sharpie.
How pretty.
I didn't look that close when we put it in.
It was when you got it yesterday?
Yeah, we got it yesterday. Aren't you beautiful?
I'm glad she's eating well.
Yeah. One of the ways you tell the Sharpie from the Cooper's hawk is if you look at the tail right here.
Uh-huh.
See how the tail goes straight across?
Uh-huh.
The Cooper's hawk's tail is round.
Oh, and that would have been a really small male Cooper's hawk.
It would have been a tiny little male, but it's a nice big female. But the colors are the same, which is interesting. Look at those beautiful little red eyes.
There we go.
And so
oh, yeah, they're red. And the adults have the dark red eyes? Or
the adult have the red eyes, and they have the barred kind of rust-colored breasts.
Uh-huh.
And this is all that he's eaten. He's a pig, or she's eaten an awful lot. Lots and lots of food. They've got that beautiful dark back that you see right there. So it's just kind of a light blackish color on her back, and the bars on her tail, the light and dark bars on the tail.
So the young and the adult have barred tails.
Yes, but the adults have the black color on the back instead of brown, and they have kind of the orangish breast. And look at those little tiny feet. This so efficient. They're just killers.
So they catch little birds.
They do. They catch lots and lots of little birds. They eat mostly sparrows and starlings and the kinds of birds we want to get rid of because they're kind of a nuisance.
I wish that I could take your troubles away and bury them in some far off place. And I wish that I could promise it'll be alright and give you comfort while you lie awake at night. But it's so easy for me to say and so hard to keep. So hand me that bottle. I'm calling out that genie tonight. She said it's gonna take more than 3. Could you see that she gets all of my best wishes?
You know, for me, this is as rewarding as releasing, you know, a golden eagle that we've healed and got it ready to go back to the wild. It's a different kind of rescue. But these little hummingbirds are every bit as magnificent in design and the place they serve within the ecosystem as my eagle is. Oh, that's my little baby. You are just beautiful, little one. Yeah, I will. If he's going to let me. He used to sit on my finger when he was first starting to balance. I don't know if he'll let me do that or not. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. Up into the bushes. There's our little hummingbird and our little Hummingbird Release. So he's down low.
Make sure he's okay. I've got water dripping.
Oh, that's just water dripping. Okay.
That's just water dripping.
He went deep into the bush, so I
I don't want him to get wet.
don't think we can even see him.
He's not quite ready.
You get him?
Yeah, he's not quite ready for release. Let's just
Okay.
put him back out here. I'm going to walk it this way. Not quite ready. Come on, up on your perch. Not quite ready. Not quite ready.
Okay, zip it up and we'll try it again.
Give him a few more days.
A few more days, but he is flying nicely. So, okay, these are our house finches that we've hand raised, and we're underneath the tree with all the bird feeders here in the backyard. So we're just going to open the cage, and whenever they're ready to leave, they're welcome to do so. So that's our little house finches, and nice little environment for them, and they'll just stick around and feed probably for the next few weeks until they migrate out. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, and let's see here. Well, there you go. We have one little house finch left. The other two have flown out. Oh, there he goes. Oh, going over to our little cottonwood tree. How wonderful.
Okay, breakfast for robins. Can has been taking care of these guys up until Friday evening. She brought them over to me. Let me put their fresh water in. They love to drink and bathe. She already released 2 of the robins that were ready to go, but we had one that just wasn't quite ready. Nice, yummy, dried mealworms, fly larvae, and other seeds and nuts. So we can put those in there. And this is their favorite. Apple and grapes and strawberries from the garden and some earthworms and mealworms. This is the live, yummy wet food that they like the most. And that's good for their first half of the day. And we will feed them again the second half of the day, or towards the evening. I've got to go buy some more crickets. About 100 crickets on Saturday or Friday, and they're all but gone now. Let's move this a little bit so you can see that better. One of them already visited the fruit and fresh worm bowl. And looks like one's visiting the bath. Well, if you can see, that's one of our little hummingbirds. That's one of the babies that got brought to us. A young girl fed it herself. Just the nectar they had from the store for 4 days before they got it to us. It's still alive, but its feather condition's pretty poor. And it can fly at least. It's got the good wing feathers and everything. So we don't know if it'll be able to be released or not. But there is a facility up north that in the past has says if we have any non-releasable hummingbirds, they would like them. So we will keep that in mind, and we'll give this guy a little more time. Let's see the other one. Where's the other little one? Here it is. He just landed on a branch down there. This is the one that we had tried to release a while back that had been hit a window and had such a bad concussion. And it just, we picked it up and carried it back in. It just wasn't strong enough ready to go yet. So it's getting a lot more flying time. So it was an adult that got hit a window so hard it couldn't even balance. Martin was holding it up to the feeder to feed. And so they're making good improvement. They've got room to fly around in here. Hi, this little baby fell out of the nest in the tree a few days ago. Probably just a sparrow, but we don't know what it is. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll raise you anyways. There's a lot of species of sparrows that are native species. The only sparrow that's not native species is the English house sparrow, which has overtaken so much of our habitat for the other sparrows and finches. But we like to give everybody a chance. If it is the English house sparrow, we just are not allowed to release it. So we've got 2 in this cage. This one, I was told, came out of a swallow's nest on their porch. And they would have loved to have left it, but they have cats, and her autistic daughter had picked it up and did not want the kitties to get it. So it's like, okay, we'll try and finish raising it, see if we can't release it. So it's eating a combination of the soaked dog kibble and crickets and mealworms. Getting full. Sorry, can't watch what I'm taking pictures of while I'm... You full now? Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to move the food here on top of this cage and get some crickets for the Phoebe. It looks like a dog or cat caught the Phoebe and ripped out all its wing and tail feathers. So it kind of knows how to eat. It's pretty stressed in captivity. It's got a tough attitude. But I had to force feed it the first couple of days, and now it will come and be real aggressive, and it'll grab a cricket off my forceps. It is a fresh bug. It was kind of mostly killed it when I grabbed it with the forceps. You want another one? Let's see if there's any left in here. I can grab you one more. Who wants that one? Yeah, the swallow wants a bug too. Let's see if there's another cricket for the swallow. So go. You want that? Does that taste better than the dog food? Finish off these crickets, and I can clean out the container and go fill it back up again to last another day or 2 at the most. And I'll order more crickets and fruit flies and things from Rodent Pro 2 and mealworms. Says it's nice that people have donated so much to help us, so we can order the frozen rats, mice, and quail when we need it. We can also order boxes of thousands of crickets and mealworms, which I will be placing an order today that can ship tomorrow. You see the little hummingbird. It's looking at the wide open screen door now. It's not sure if it should leave or not, but we'll let it leave when it's ready. And then here's a couple of house finches that we've raised since they were little babies. And they've been eating seed out here too. So we will leave this door open for them, and they can leave when they're ready. I'll get my bird feeders filled up this morning. I'll go put this little dove in a safe place where a cat can't get at it. These guys can fly away, but the dove can't. You see the little hummer is down there, went down to the feeder. So we'll just leave this door open so it can leave when it's ready. Okay, and out here I just wanted to come check on our robins. They have been in this little chamber for the last 2-3 days and nights. We've been putting food out for them in there. We've opened this big door, and so they're flying around in this big yard now. You can see them off in the distance, and even though we've hand raised them, you can see they're quite wild. And I've still got a little bit of food out here for them. Figure I'm going to let them spend the day here, and then we will open this up and let them out in the morning where they can expand their location and know where to come. There's the other one that's a little bit younger. Then they can be free. Coming back to check on Hummingbird's still in the flight. It's got a feeder there, but it can leave whenever it's ready. Let's see. Have the house finches left? They may have already left. I'm not seeing them in here. So I think the house finches have blasted out of here and joined the wild birds already. And this little hummer is just, he'll take off when he's ready, but he's flying really good now.
Okay, here is two of our newest little patients. We've got a couple more baby hummingbirds. This has been a really rough year for hummingbirds. It really has. We have got more hummingbirds in this year than we have ever had in the past. I think it's because of the excessive heat that we are dealing with, and their nests are just failing, and the parents are not coming back because of the excessive heat. So anyway, that's our little beautiful little hummingbirds. There you go. That one's a little shyer when it comes to eating, but they're doing okay. So we'll get our little hummingbirds raised up in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and probably in about a month they'll be going back to the wild where they belong.
These two babies, their mom disappeared, and this is one of the nests we opened this morning. It was crocheted nice and tight. I lined it with toilet paper inside and put it in a little metal cup. Hopefully it will help stay cleaner longer that way. I fed these guys just a minute ago. Hi, little one. You want some more bugs? Okay. Here, come on. Here's some crickets. Grab them. You know what they are. Swallows usually eat little flies and very small insects, so these are big crickets. Is it too big? Huh? Gotta swallow it. head first, okay? It's easier that way. Here's some that died. You can help catch those easy. Here, come on, show everybody how well you fly. Show everybody how well you fly. I know when I'm not in here, he'll fly around and do circles in here. He's trying to get himself ready for release. Huh, we're trying to get ready for release, aren't you? Exercising those muscles? Yeah, exercising those muscles, little swallow. I know where there's a whole bunch of families of swallows. When you get a little stronger, I'll take you over there and release you near them. Hard to see because of the reflection, but we've got a little hummingbird that is ready to go.
Yep. See, we catch it without it actually escaping here.
Yep, and it makes it hard.
Not too hard. I got it. Hey, baby. There we go. Not too hard.
Time for your freedom. It's the older of the two babies, just by a few days, but it's
definitely ready.
yep, it's definitely ready.
Okay, my little one. You are so cute. I love hummingbirds.
Oops.
So this is our little baby hummingbird ready to go back to the wild where it belongs. Okay, are you ready for it?
Yep, it'll disappear quick, I'm sure.
I'm sure it will too.
You're not sure where to go, are you? There you go. Okay, this little dove came in today. It's a small dove, so I'm guessing it might be an Inca dove. Hi, little Inca dove. You see, it's just really a cute little thing. It has kind of a little shell pattern in the wings, much smaller than the ringneck doves and much smaller than a mourning dove. So I'm just guessing what it is. Hi, baby. Should be this way. Let me get your mouth open. Stretch up your neck a little bit. That's good. Let's get the food in you. If you don't know what you're doing, you've got to go really, really slow. You can get it in their lungs really, 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 really easy. And we don't want to give them pneumonia. You can take off on the run. I'll move that bowl. Maybe it's just hiding the view. So, hey, little one. Let's get another little syringe. And this syringe holds 1 milliliter. So it's just a tiny bit. I only mixed up a half a teaspoon of formula with 1 teaspoon of the exact formula. That's what we use more for the seed eaters. Come on. Let's give you another little bit. When he came in, his crop was empty. A couple didn't realize that his mama had disappeared yesterday, and so he had gone, I guess, all day without food. And so they were happy to get him to us, and I'm happy we've got something that's not injured, that is a native species that we can release when he's ready. So I think 2 milliliters will be enough for him. You can see his crop there has food in it. His cute, healthy little tiny baby thing. And he's probably a couple of weeks old already. So I try and feed these little guys. I give them a little meal. These came in a few nights ago after a heavy downpour. Oh, you got washed out of your nest too, didn't you? Up in a tree. The little one needs more. Sorry.
Want me to help you?
Oh, I think I got it.
You got it okay?
It's hard to film right when I'm watching the babies, not through the camera. Good enough. Under the worm. And this is a little diamond, not a diamond dove, it's a, we think it's an Inca dove. It's a really small one, smaller than the mourning doves. And maybe I will have Martin come and hold this while I feed it, because they are hard to, takes both hands to feed. Cute little guy. And this is the ringneck. We may have a home for him. There's a gal that's rescued a couple of ringneck babies, and we showed her how to feed them. And I know she lost one that got injured when the nest fell out of the tree, but hopefully the other one's doing okay, and she might like to take this one with it to keep it company when she's got it raised. Okay, these guys, we've got a young kingbird and a young barn swallow, both insect eaters. Okay, the bird on the top hanging on the mesh at the back is a barn swallow. It was a fledgling, and it can fly around in this little indoor screen tent. And the one on the lower perch is a kingbird, and they had several pieces of dog food a few minutes ago. I'm going to give them mealworms this time. And let's give some to the swallow here. I can get the camera up there to see. Let's see, he can fly a little bit. There we go. Okay. So we feed them a combination of soaked dog food and crickets and mealworms. Is that tickling your crop, huh? Now I'll see if you want to video me. Yep, hold still.
She says, no, I don't want to.
Says I want to eat. He's going for my fingers, which is as close to his parent's mouth as he can figure, because that's where the food comes from, between my fingers. So we'll let him stick his beak through my fingers. And I don't know if you can see this, but his beak is wide open there between my fingers. So he thinks my hand is his parent. And keep him up there for a second while I refill this, because he's not going to hold still.
Okay, little says, I want more, I want more.
I'll give you what's left.
Feed me.
I'll give you what's left. Yes, you think you're starving to death. So. No, looks easy, but it's really not.
Well, it's because you're so good at it, sweetie.
Taught by the best.
Are you saying I was a good teacher?
You're a good teacher.
How many
yes.
wives would say their husbands were a good teacher? So there's our little baby. It looks like an Inca dove. Hi, baby.
The size difference here is
Pretty dramatic.
Yeah, look at how little this one is.
This is the Inca dove.
Oh, he's not going to stay in my hands.
And this is a ringneck dove. Now the ringneck dove is not native. They're considered an invasive species. Yeah, let's open it up so we can see
You
here.
can see the size difference.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't
So
know what
they're not a native species. They come from Asia.
So he's a lot smaller.
And these are the ones that that the magicians use for their magic acts, and people keep as pets. And unfortunately, they've gotten released and have multiplied dramatically to the point that they are taking over nesting sites away from the native birds. Well, good afternoon. This is my beautiful sweet wife Susan, and this is not as impressive a release as an eagle, but this is.
Whoops!
Well, there it goes.
He's not waiting. A little crown sparrow.
A little crown sparrow.